Alright, what's going on everyone? It's Picky Choco, and in today's video I'm gonna be talking about some exciting news, so I'll just mention some of those quickly. A new Dendro 5-star that might make his appearance soon. No, it's not Baizu nor Yae, but much more powerful than them, and is also not a Dendro Archon. New Yae Miko Info that might give us an idea about her possible release date, and some special things that back this up, and a big warning speculated about the Geo characters upcoming in 2.3, special GOROU and Shenhe info, which is very interesting. So basically tons of new news, but before we get into that, I'd just like to ask if you want to enter the 2 blessings giveaway. It's the topmost link in the description, and make sure to subscribe so that you won't miss on any latest news, updates and stuff related to Genshin like this. Alright, now that we're done talking, let's actually get into the video right now. Boom! So the first thing that we'll talk about is the new GOROU 2.3 warning, and not just GOROU but also applies to Itto as well. So I'll just pop off a screenshot, and according to the latest pre-analysis speculations, players are highly suggested to proceed with a cautious approach for the upcoming Geo characters. Now talking about the artifacts, both of these characters getting a 2-piece husk would be efficient and powerful. Now the overall approach for Itto looks good enough, but that of GOROU somewhat seems to be different, because as we know the reaction of Geo is very less, which is only crystallized, even though their kits are durable, efficient and highly focused on strength. Because of this less reactivity, players might have to go with some limited team composition. So both of these units are good, but before you summon them, be sure to look at their E and Q, and more accurately you'll get a link of what I'm exactly trying to say. So I'm very interested to see both of these characters, especially GOROU, perform in a team composition, and overall how does he stand out as a 4-star character. Now moving on to the possible newest Dendro 5-star character. So according to the latest speculations, it is likely said that Chasm might arrive during 2.4 or 2.6, and instead of being a single area might be a combination of more than 2 parts, because 2.5 might be based on some very interesting thing which we'll talk in the later part. So the character is Uh-oh, my ninja sense isn't allowing me to talk, but don't worry, I have enough info that will give you idea of who that character is. So upon arrival of Chasm, Baizu and Yae are much expected, but apart from them, a new character having some link up with Madame Ping, or more strongly, said to be a young form of Madame Ping, might be an upcoming Dendro character, as there are some speculations that indicate her to be one of the strongest Dendro characters, and in terms of appearance might have some major links with Honkai, but honestly, I really don't think she's some sort of a Madame Ping's young form. Instead, she might be someone having connections with the Adepti and indeed Madame Ping, because if you take a close look at the Moonchase cutscene, there seems to be a character standing with a spear having the cleansing bell that Madame Ping had. And speaking of Dendro as an element, recent speculations assume Dendro to be somewhat of a ground element, which might be said somewhat similar to Geo. So as we know, Geo has less reactions. If this same case happens with Dendro, players might not be happy. So to compensate that, a poisoning or corrosion effect with healing might be combined, which would be a noteworthy reaction. But still, the major concern of pyro resistance seems to be unsolved and seems to be concern among the player base. So it will be very interesting to watch how MiHoYo optimizes the Dendro element and sets up this new character according to the storyline. Now I hope you understood whom I was talking about, and if you did, do let me know in the comments. Now moving on to Yae Miko, we know that she's an electro character, powerful one, but what about her release? So I'll just pop off a screenshot that is somewhat related to real life event and might be the best shot to release Yae Miko. Now we know that Japanese culture plays a pivotal role in shaping the atmosphere around the Inazuma, and as a result the characters can be seen wearing the exact same outfits and attires that have been indicated in the culture, which is very interesting. And the latest strategy of MiHoYo is to release a character during its signature holidays, which overall creates a connection and indeed becomes the best marketing strategy. So if we take a look in the further months, that is the March and April, one of Japan's national festivals, that is the Blossoms Day, is said to be one of the huge festivals in the Japanese culture. And if we calculate the banner cycle having 42 days, the game version is said to be coming around 2.5, because as we know the Sakura or the cherry tree is also having an importance in Inazuma and is on the Narukami shrine where Yae Miko frequently visits. So I personally personally think this might be one of the best shot to release Yae Miko, and indeed will be a great business strategy because she's speculated to be a real powerful character, even surpassing the power level of Ganyu. So it will be very interesting to watch when will they release Yae Miko. And I almost forgot to mention about Shenhe. So the latest speculations or rumors indicate that Shenhe's previous weapon, which was said to be Polam, has now been replaced with a catalyst one. So it will be very interesting to watch how she performs as a party unit, as if this rumor comes true, she will be the first cryo catalyst user. So I'm very excited to see how all of this turns out. So that's basically it for today's video. Just thought I'll update y'all on some latest and exciting news. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe so that you won't miss on any latest news and stuff like this. As always, I'll see y'all in the next video with some interesting new news. Until then, stay safe and stay picky.